Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Noct and this is Song of Horror. I wanted to play this game for so long and finally I have it. So let's do it. New game. For my little something. Okay. So the box is bad. I don't use a controller, fuck it. I hate controllers. I'll add a loading icon. September 25, 1998. Who are you? Daniel's apartment. Okay, so you're Daniel, I guess. Or you just broke into Daniel's place.
Home sweet home.
He follows my mouse. Okay. Oh. Wait. How can I... Ah, okay. Oh, there. My old flashlight. It saved me more than once in the great outdoors. Those bring back some really good memories. No, I would like to go back, please. Okay, toilet. Man, the toilet drain stinks, as usual. I like the graphics. They're extremely pretty.
Oh, crikey, seriously?
What is this? My 80s vinyl collection. Maybe next month I will be able to afford a shelf to put them in. Sophie, it's taken me years to put those pictures out again. Okay, so he lost someone, lost Sophie. Buried with random stuff. My apartment is definitely too small. Sebastian P. Pusher, the historical fiction author. He sold 4 million copies of his last novel. Good for him, I guess. Okay, who is it? Hello?
Hello?
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
Okay, so I need to get him.
Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that. Though I mustn't overstretch my complaints, or I rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place. Daniel Neuer, a bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
Okay, I think it will load in a second. I want to say some stuff, but I don't dare to. Because I'm afraid he will interrupt me. As they always do. As soon as I start talking, they start talking. Ah, that's not a pretty place. Prelude, a Friday like any other. Okay, anyway, what I wanted to say is that this game is not like any other horror game. It is not scripted, so all the scares what will happen... Can I just leave? I can't leave. Etienne will kick my ass if I don't find out where Huffer is. So anyway, there's some kind of AI basically what the developers call the presence, and that decides when to scare me and how to scare me, based on my difficulty setting and my behavior, something like that. Oh, and there's no loading. If I die, I die. Him, Daniel, will be dead. A tricycle. I didn't know how Huffer had kids. So yeah, then Daniel actually dies, and I need to continue the story from another character. What? Why take the side door when I can take the main one right there? That is true. That's a valid argument. I really like the visuals. They're so pretty. A newspaper. That murderer they arrested about a week ago is on the front page. Amazing.
Hello? Is that music? I'd better take a look.
Each character has their own light source. To turn it off and on, press F. Once it's on, you can choose the direction in which you want to point the light. To do so, yeah. Okay, my light source will never run out. I love hearing that.
Is that someone playing a music box?
They look like travel guides. The clock marks 12. Guess it needs fixing. That's a lot of flows. Is anyone here? The alarm seems disabled. Much better. If it goes off, I will have a lot of explaining to do. Ooh, first room. Toilet. I'm much better since I stopped drinking. Maybe I could ask Sophie out. Ah, focus Daniel. By the way, I wanted to say that the voice acting is so good so far. I really like it. I find Daniel quite believable. No, oh? No, that's not where the music is coming from. Those paintings are depressing. I'll never put them up in my place. Luckily, it's not your place. Usher is in a lot of these frame pictures. The rest must be family, I guess. That's weird. What are all those suitcases doing here? Family portraits, I guess. They look old. Man, that mirror is dirty. How can I...
Something
Oh.
on that doorknob.
How can I interact with that? Oh, the table is set but covered in dust. Where is everybody? Documents and items. Okay, I need to examine it. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatiently awaiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. Enclosed with this letter, you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store, an ornate music box with fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps I should say ear. The melody. Sebastian, it's peculiar. You have to listen for yourself. I had never heard the song before, and my attempts at finding the score, or the name or composer, have failed. I cannot for the life of me get the melody out of my head. First letter from Isaac Farber. Letter for Husher found by Daniel in the author's mansion. Post stamped on August 1. Isn't it September something now?
Interesting.
Why is it there? Decorative fruit. The expensive porcelain kind. I guess they don't want anyone to think they are poor. Books and plates in the same cabinet. Not much order here. A chessboard really suits the high profile of this place. What's wrong with chess? Nice record player, looks vintage. With so many people in the house, it's no wonder no one ever answered TN calls. All of those books were written by Husher, they must be first editions. The deer's head is almost as big as I am. History and art magazines. I got nothing against them, but I bet they would bore me to death. That's a weird cabinet there. Okay, what are you? Don't drink it, please. Look at all those bottles, and to think they almost ruined my life. Ooh, a library. History fiction, fun to read, also I prefer the newspaper. A camera, or rather a fake camera. If I break that, my grandsons will finish paying it off. I wonder who is this? Respectable amount of books. Mostly noir and police thrillers. Now these I like. Same. Grammar and reference books. I guess that these come in handy when Husher is writing. Books, books and more books. Japanese swords. Anything from that country is popular now thanks to those stupid cartoons. It looks like this drawer is jam shot. Why is it jammed? Weird. Man, this guy is even messier than I am. Big words, Daniel. Big words. Okay, how is the time? Time is good. Oh, a piano. What a beauty. Must sound like an angel. Himuro. Wait, the sound of silence? What did it say? Oh. I think it needs tuning. It's been ages since I heard someone play. I don't like the sound what the game made after I played the piano a tiny bit.
What the?
What is that door?
Can there be a door there?
There's classical music album on the record player. There's stuff lying all over the place. It reminds me of my college dorm. This radio has to be older than me, and are those rifles real? Wow, this guy likes to hunt. Sophie would have fit it. Would have fit if she saw this. Okay, so where does this go? Okay.
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore, and all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I searched. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Did I just kill Daniel? 3 days later. A door that should not be.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so, and if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah. I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay. I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
Can I save Daniel? Or is Daniel already dead? 3 days without water. Oh! Sophie von Denant. Sophie von Denant. Age 40, light source candle. Life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. It was thanks to this resilience that she summoned the strength to put an end to her failing marriage with Daniel. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying the ever-elusive prosperity she always longed for. Even stats. Whenever I light one, everything around me feels safe and more peaceful. Etienne Bertrand, age 45, lighter. Etienne, a confident self-made man, is sales manager at Wake Publishing, making him... Wake Publishing? Ellen Wake. I think it's Ellen Wake. Making him Daniel's direct supervisor. In his role as personal assistant, Daniel has become somewhat of an errand boy, but Etienne is slowly giving him greater responsibilities. Also, they love to complain about working together, they have grown fond of each other, developing a friendship outside of work that neither of them like to admit. Writing down anything important is the secret to remembering. Alexander Laskin, age 59, light source candle. Alexander and his wife, Masha, are housekeepers at writer Sebastian Piha of First Mansion. Watching over the author's children is one of their many household duties. The Russian couple of Christian faith moved to Europe in the early 80s in the attempt to flee from the mysterious past that Alexander rarely, if ever, speaks about. Take a good swig from the flask to soothe your nerves when danger lurks. Always worked for me. Alina Ramos, 32, flashlight. Alina is a passionate hands-down type of learner, always eager to get her hands dirty at work. Happy and energetic, she's traveled the world with her sister in search of a better life for them both. Now working as an electrical technician at Monolith Security, Alina is part of a highly qualified tech support team repairing high-end home security systems for exclusive clients. It doesn't work very well, it picks up a lot of weird interference. Okay, well, I will go with Sophie. Okay. Will she get her own little cutscene as well? Could I? Did I need to go into the door? Maybe I could have saved Daniel. If I don't go in. Okay. September 28, 1998. Yeah, then that letter was almost 2 months old. A tricycle. It's wet and beginning to rust. Must have been here for days. It's totally jammed. Probably hasn't been opened for years. Daniel's car is here, so he's either inside the house or that bloody junker finally broke down. A newspaper that's been through a storm. I can hardly read a word. Anyway, that was all for this episode. Thank you for watching, and the next one, we will try to find Daniel. Maybe we can. And maybe we can save him. Or he's rotting. Anyway, bye.